Trap out of Chicago. Is it you a West Side guy?
So I'm not from the west side of Chicago. I was born in Roseland, grew up in Markham, came back to the city of Chicago for work, and then I moved here. So Auburn Gresham, Chatham, Roseland, Inglewood, South Shore, Brownsville, Garfield Park, North Lawndale. Like, these is all communities that I'm grateful to have actual rich relationships. One that was developed when I was volunteering for Chicago Area Project in my early 20s, where I learned damn near everything. And then as my career started as a high school teacher and then doing professional developments for Chicago public schools, having the opportunity to work closely and like do some training, you know what I'm saying, for the Chicago Police Department in District 4, 5, and 6, 10, 11, 12, and 15. That's pretty much like the South and the West sides. And then working, like consulting Cook County courts to create the restorative justice community courts in North Lawndale. So like doing all this community work, simultaneously like rocking with the streetwear culture, consuming and creating, supporting. That's how I can say like I got good relationships, like family, brothers, sisters. Like, and I always like to distinguish, because a lot of people think that assume that when I talk about community impact and like transforming individuals, I'm talking about kids. Like, I gladly and I proudly say I don't work with kids. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, if you doing what you got to do for yourself and you 13, I don't talk to you or see you as no kid. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about how that demographic views intellect. Is it cool to know shit? And she's very smart, and she's very well read, and she's very curious and that kind of shit. But she like, yeah, most of the motherfucking classmates, she go to a really good school. She's like, yeah, most of them can't read. I was like, God damn. And I was like, but do they even want to read? She's like, no, they make fun of me for being smart.
Come on.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To your point, you got to figure out a way to make the necessary things cool to these people. You know what I mean? Because if it ain't cool, if they can't get the social currency from it, like,
I think there's some nuances though, even in, you know, giving the Bella analogy, right? Like, you got a leader's hat on, you got a leader's hat on. I walked in here with a leader's hat, right? Corey is our brother. But leader's been around now for what, 20 years now, right? Leaders has currency in our demographic. Right. It does not necessarily have currency in the youth. Right. You know what I mean? It's localized, right? And I can go down the line with different brands. Pillar has currency with a certain group of people. I got on some Chicago shit too. It has currency in the hundreds. Right. Very unique in that. I'm unique in that. That's a rarity for even a native to have those that span that width of relationship.
We coming to get dope ass garments that carry a message, and anybody that see it getting their heart touched. And we hold these circles. You know what I'm saying? Like it's building brand loyalty. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's touching my heart in a way that I ain't never even thought was possible, bro. I already got this hate for the system. Right. The Christians taught me that the devil ain't got no real power. He's just a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? I also got this all this teaching from the organization's standpoint that talks about the science, right? Event plus, you know what I'm saying? Right. Response equals outcome. Right. So it all converged into that one t-shirt, right? And me being broke. Yet my current belief system was New Thought Christianity, that like God is everywhere equally at all times, especially in me. Which if I identify with my divine, I ain't never in the absence of what I need in order to take my next best step. To answer your question, me moving as radical as the Christians used to move with them tracks. Remember them tracks in the 90s? They used to get like I was a little kid, right? But like the track ministry, like we outside seeking souls. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you watch her band too.
My nigga. Hey! Fucks with it.
Yeah, heard me?
Slava Lacy. We right. Fuck it.